Welcome to the Rise of Virtual Cheese Awards 2025, showcasing the very best of British cheeses. My name is Cara, and I'm going to be moderating this very exciting class this afternoon, which is Class E3, the fresh cheeses. I'd like to introduce our two fantastic judges who have come along this afternoon to help judge this class, and I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves. First, I'll go down to Nikki.
Hi, I'm Nikki from Harvey and Brockless. I work in the purchasing team and lucky to work with lots of amazing cheese producers all over the place, and looking forward to tasting some great cheese today with Alan.
Well, that's a great segue into you, Alan.
Hi, my name is Alan Kirby. I work for Booth's Grocers. I worked for the company for 38 years now, and I am cheese and deli buyer.
Fantastic. So for any of you viewers who have not seen our award system before, the judges use a point system for scoring, and they score against 4 different attributes. Firstly, appearance, then aroma, texture, and finally, most importantly, the flavour of the cheese. The winner will be the cheese with the most points and will go forward to the category finals on Tuesday, the 10th of June, which are filmed live. So we're going to dive into our first cheese, which is E31109.
Nice looking cheese.
I can just get you to hold the cheese up to the camera for us, guys.
Nice round cheese.
Oh, very pretty.
Very pretty. Nice, nice filigree embossing there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's quite yellow. Mine is. Yours quite yellow as well?
Yes, it is. Yeah, yeah.
Nice colour. Sort of been squashed a bit by the vac pack, hasn't it? But
it is. There's some free moisture in there as well, but yeah.
Smells quite milky.
Into this here.
Smell different inside to out.
Yes, definitely more aroma coming from the inside of the cheese than you'd expect. As you cut into the cheese, you get definitely more aroma coming through, and you get that, you know, that early morning dairy aroma coming through, don't you, Nikki?
Yeah, very nice sort of meadowy, sort of milky smell, isn't there? Very pleasant. Carl, do we want to start scoring straight off, or are we going to do it at the end?
I really don't mind. Do you guys have a preference?
Yeah, just if we go along, that would be great.
I think I
Okay, well, let's take the appearance then.
What are we judging out of? What's the
out of 10?
Out of 10.
So in terms of appearance, I quite like the look. You know, it's quite a dainty looking cheese, and you know, the pattern has been preserved while the cheese has matured slightly. So I'd be happy to give that an 8. Nikki, what do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm happy. Yeah, I think I'm happy with an 8. I think the only shame is which you just get with that vac pack, isn't it? That it sort of squashes it a little bit. But yeah, I'm happy with an 8. Kind of makes some sense.
Guys, unfortunately, we can't, you know, do anything about the packaging and the transition, so we just have to imagine it in its most beautiful state. Onto aroma.
And in terms of aroma, so it is, you know, it's a fresh cheese. There's not a lot of aroma coming through. As I say, it's nice early morning dairy smell.
It does have a bit of sort of a dairy, sort of a slight sort of, you get a hint of like some cleaning, sort of cleanliness, sort of cleaner to it. Sort of a little chemically. I don't know if that's coming off the gas, perhaps from the back bag. That might be from the outer, might be coming out of there.
Not
as opposed to
No,
Not
no.
really.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no tints really, and no extra fruitiness or anything really. So I'll be very
Yeah,
reasonable with the aroma. So
You want to give it for aroma then, guys?
7, I would give.
yeah, I think 7. Yeah, I think it's sort of middle of the road, isn't it? It's not a big punchy flavour, but then or scent, but then it's you know, a fairly dainty cheese, isn't it?
And then
About the texture.
texture, very soft.
Got a bit of cracking through mine. Have you got any cracking coming through yours when you see it's cracking apart on mine?
No, relatively even there. So there's no marbling coming through on the
Yeah,
texture. Also, it's very
difference between the two cheeses.
very even. Yes, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Very smooth texture.
I was going to say, yeah, it's quite smooth. There's a tiny bit of powder at the back end, but it's quite smooth up front, isn't it?
Mm.
A lot more flavour to it than I was expecting, actually.
Mm.
Um,
It does pack quite a punch, doesn't it?
yeah, given that it smells quite mellow, doesn't it?
Mm.
It sort of gives much more back.
Yeah. In terms of texture, I'd score it quite high. I would give it an 8 or a 9.
I'm happy with an 8 on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then flavour, as you say, so flavour is good, isn't it? I mean,
yeah, it's got a lot more going on than I sort of thought it would do. It's quite
Guys,
strong in flavour.
I was going to say, what can we say about the flavour?
flavour is buttery.
Great.
It's got there's you can definitely taste the salt coming through, but the salt's rounding the flavour,
Yes.
isn't it? And giving it a bit more depth of flavour.
It is, but well balanced in terms of salt. So no over saltiness, no under saltiness, which is nice, really.
It's quite a nice cheese, isn't it? It's well balanced.
Yeah, very, very, very pleasant. Yeah, in terms of flavour, I would give that a 6 or a 7, I think.
Yeah, I think agree. Middle of the road. It's sort of pleasant, isn't it? It's not.
It is.
You know, I'm not sure you'd go back to it too much. I think it's
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
A breakfast type cheese.
Oh yes. Yeah. What a good idea.
And now I'm just sort of going, So what are we actually going to give it? 6 or 7?
6.
6. I'm happy with 6.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Going to move on to E31123, please.
Okay, so this one's in a vac again.
And there's more free moisture coming through in this one, isn't there?
Yeah. Quite compact, but quite crumbly.
Crumbly. I mean,
Very crumbly,
flirty, doesn't it? I mean,
you can probably see the open texture on the camera. Yeah, yours is very open textured, isn't it?
It is very open. I mean, it nearly just looks like packed curd, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does just look like packed curd.
Yeah, it's got all that scrambled egg look to it, hasn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Exactly like scrambled egg.
Yeah, so in that sense, I wouldn't say it was particularly attractive.
No, me neither. So probably 4, I guess.
4 or 5. Would you?
5?
Could you? Yeah, I could give it a 5. In terms of appearance, aroma.
Smells very sweet, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's very milky and very sweet. It doesn't smell like it's cheese. It's like sweet cheese, isn't it?
Yes, it does.
It has got that real sort of meadow sweetness to it. I don't know what is it almost trying to be like a ricotta?
Really don't know.
Like a dried out ricotta? I'm not sure.
It is, yeah, it is just like curd vac packed.
Yeah. So what is it? Roma's next, isn't it?
Aroma, yes, yeah. So quite sweet, quite pleasant on the nose, but 6 or a 7. You know, it's not not outstanding, not perhaps a draw me in cheese, but 6 or a 7.
Yeah, I'm happy with 6, I think.
6,
Yeah.
Texture, it's lovely and springy, isn't it?
Oh, wow. It's very granular, isn't it?
Mm.
Very powdery at the end. It's quite drying on the back end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite,
very cloying on the palate, isn't it?
yeah. But it's quite, at the beginning, there's quite a lot of moisture, isn't there? And then as you kind of taste it, it dries your mouth out quite a lot.
Yeah, it definitely has a ricotta type flavour, doesn't it? But in terms of texture, I mean, yeah, you could cube that up and have it as a salad cheese, couldn't you?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Mm.
It also sort of starts off quite sweet, doesn't it? But then almost does turn slightly savoury towards the back end. It does taste like milk, doesn't it, just to start with?
Very, very milky. But you're not getting any of that. No unpleasant lactic notes in there, but
equally, there's not a huge amount going on, is there?
no. Texture-wise, again, 6 or 7, pleasant enough, and
yeah, for what I guess it's trying to be, that's
yes.
what it is, isn't it? So should we go 6.5? We'll go in the middle, come on.
Can we do that, Cara?
The half allowed.
Can, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, 6.5, and then flavour. So yes, it is. Yes, it is sweet. I wouldn't say it was overall outstanding, but
No, me neither. I think very much a practical cooking cheese, which can be quite pleasant, as you say, sprinkled on a salad. But yeah, not for the flavour and not something to be eaten on its own, is it?
yeah, I could. Yeah, 6 perhaps.
Yeah, 6 sounds good.
Guys, moving on to. Don't know if you want to give your boards a wipe.
Yeah. I think that might be a plan.
So the next cheese we're going to look at is E31134.
Okay, so this looks like a curd or a cream cheese of some sort.
Cream cheese, yeah. So nice.
Yeah, it's got nice yellow.
Yeah.
I mean, appearance-wise, it looks quite thick. Well, that is quite thick, isn't it? And quite solid.
Sticking on the spoon as well, so it's good.
Yeah. It's pretty dense, isn't it?
Texture there. So in terms of appearance, I mean, it is a cream cheese. It has been scooped up and placed in a pot, so it's absolutely fine. So no issues with that whatsoever. Perhaps an 8 in terms of appearance.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think it looks like full flavoured, doesn't it? Well, full textured. Yeah. So aroma, no. There's not a huge amount of aroma coming from it, is there? You can smell. You've got a bit, haven't you, of the.
No, very, very little aroma.
It's little, isn't it?
But then you wouldn't expect it on.
No, you wouldn't. Especially something I think that says this is quite solid, isn't it? And not
Yeah.
So
this is a very heavy set, isn't it?
Yeah.
Perhaps a 5 on aroma. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, I agree.
Nothing unpleasant. No taints, no chemical, no ammonia or anything in there. So certainly no faults in terms of aroma.
Yeah, there's no nasties coming out, are there?
Yep. Wow.
It's quite a mouthful, isn't it? It's quite
Yes,
heavy,
it is.
very heavy.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Although if you work the paste in your mouth, it does. There is movement in there, but it is first taste. It is quite a heavy paste.
Quite powdery.
Yeah.
As well.
Again, 5 or 6 possibly.
Yeah.
It is fine, but again, it's not.
You could do with some more moisture, couldn't it?
I think so. Yeah, that would be. If you were to eat that on a cracker, it'd be quite hard to spread, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's not going to spread anywhere, so it's just going to fall off. You could do with a bit of moisture to keep it together so that it doesn't cloy so much in your mouth. Yeah.
I mean, should we spread it on a cracker? Do you want to have a go, or
Gonna have a go?
Right.
have a go?
I don't think it will spread. I've got one here, Alan. You've got one out.
No, yeah, it does. Yeah, it's
No, it
fine.
does.
Not too bad.
Fine. No, no issues with that. I mean, in terms of texture, again, 6 possibly.
Yeah, I think it's sort of middle of the road. I think some more moisture to that would really help it. I think it would just balance it out. It feels like it's quite drying on the palate. And if you had a bit more moisture in that, you wouldn't have it drawing, away. Does it go well with the biscuit?
Which is a very dry eat.
Yeah.
Cracker.
Would you match with the cracker?
Goodness.
Can I question you just on the flavour? I didn't pick up anything that you said on the actual taste itself.
No,
other
I
than
think we're coming on to that.
I've actually had a huge amount of flavour. I think because of everything else that was going on in your mouth, it sort of detracted from the flavour. Sort of, it's not overly salty. It's slightly cheesy, isn't it? I know that sounds like a weird thing to say, but it's not sour. It's not full. It doesn't feel full. That sort of cream cheese taste that you get when it sort of coats your mouth with the cream. There's none of that, is there? That you just have this sort of this
really.
sensation in your mouth, which actually detracts from the flavour, unfortunately.
Yeah, and tasting with the cracker. I mean, this is a plain wheat cracker, and I can taste more of the wheat cracker than I can of the cheese, really. So, yes, you would have to have lots of inclusions with this, I think, to make an enjoyable product, which is disappointing. So disappointing on flavour. Somebody perhaps would be a 5 or a 6.
Yeah.
You give it a 6?
5. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think 5. I think lower, not higher.
Happy with that?
Yeah. So, guys, I'm really sorry. The cheese before that one, something has gone a bit funny on my spreadsheet. So E1123.
Yeah.
Can I just recap for you the scores that you gave that one and just reconfirm that they are correct? Do you want to pull it up in front of you just to make sure?
Yeah, got it.
Ricotta one, yeah?
Yeah, so it's the ricotta-like one. You gave appearance a 5, aroma a 6, texture a 6, and flavour a 5.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, that does sound about right, yeah.
Lovely, thank you. And then we are on to our last one of this class, which is E31179.
This one looks promising, actually.
Looks very white, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks nice in the pot. Yeah, it's got it looks nice balance. Let's see what they
Yeah, it looks a nice smooth paste.
Yeah.
And it has filled down into all the corners of the pot there, which is nice. It looks nice, light and bright.
Yeah, it's not breaking up like the last one was. It's sort
Yeah.
of got much more sort of a smooth texture, more of a paste
It does, yes. It
than the
does.
last one that we were looking at. I mean, the colour, mine's really, really white. Is yours really white as
This
well?
is, yeah, yeah.
So I think on appearance, this looks pretty good, actually. I think, you know, very.
Yeah, for a cream cheese, I give it a 9. I'm happy with that.
A 9, yeah. I mean, I was up at the 8, but I could be pushed into a 9. That sounds good. Yeah, I think it looks really nice.
Aroma?
Aroma, nice and fresh, lactic.
Yeah, really, really lactic, really milky. Smells really appetizing, doesn't it?
7, 8.
Yeah, I think 8 actually. I think that's probably one of the nicest ones we've smelled today, actually.
The texture again, it looks very smooth. I mean, you know, when you work it, you get on that very smooth pace.
It looks consistent, unlike the last one. It's not breaking up. It's got the same texture wherever you go in the pot.
Texture is very smooth, very silky.
Oh, it's a really nice balanced flavour, isn't it? Very light, very fresh, very zesty and lemony.
Fresh, exactly, yes. And you're getting that salt coming through on this one, aren't you?
Yeah. And a lot of those sort of citrus, lemony notes. Really nice. Cheers. Okay, so back to texture then. I guess we've missed out texture, haven't we, along the way?
We did.
The texture is really nice.
Oh, yeah,
right.
9. Iron texture, exactly 9. Yes, happy with that.
Yep.
And flavour is good. Flavour is good.
Really lovely cheese. You could easily just eat that out of the pot.
Nice.
Very nice.
Very good.
What have we got? Aroma we haven't done, have we?
We've got 9 for appearance, 8 for aroma, 9 for texture, and we're just waiting on flavour.
Well, I think
it is delicious. I'd give it an 8 or a 9. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think a 9 would be quite good for that.
I think yes, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, really nice tub of cheese.
Yeah, I think we've got a winner there.
That one definitely stands out, doesn't it?
It does.
Well, thank you very much for that, guys. You won't be surprised to learn that the winner is E31179, which will be going forward to the live category finals on Tuesday, the 10th of June, followed by our grand final on Wednesday, the 11th, where we reveal the best of British cheese, along with the awards that recognise the very talented and passionate people in our industry. We'd like to thank Butlers for their sponsorship of our aprons again this year. They've been with us all 5 years and we truly appreciate that. And we very much welcome Miller's as our cracker sponsor this year with their delicious array of wonderful cheese crackers. I'm just going to stop our recording.